Hello, Bladers. So this is gonna be a quickie. I'm gonna test something weird. So, Rod Hexa, pretty good. Blade, pretty dominant in the meta. I've been looking into counters into it, but then while I was doing that, I was doing some stamina testing with it, and for some reason, it was like outspinning everything when going like both first and second. So that was weird, and I wanted to just kind of verify that on camera. With a captive audience, because you're all captive to me here. Great. So I'm going to go launch this first, and I'll launch the rod ball. We're going to be using the same launcher, basically. Rod ball is going to launch into it, so if rod ball loses stamina there, that's going to be really tragic for the rod ball. It should not lose. So, first blade, of course, Hexa. So, we'll do this a few times, just because, you know, sometimes shit happens like that, where it'll just, like, randomly exit, just in case. I have seen the ball outspin, usually, when it can, like, tilt over the Hexa, because Hexa is, like, prone to tilting, but I've also seen the Hexa just outright just win the matchup on even, which is absurd. And this is with the Hexa going first. Like, it was like a 5-second difference here, and the Hexa's already outspinning. And I launched them with like about equivalent launch power. Granted, I mean, that's a lot of launch power. Hexa just won. See, so this is what's been happening to me, and like, it's not just this, it's Dragoon, it's everything. I launched Hexa first really hard, and everything loses to the HexaRod because it gets destabilized by it. So, I mean, yeah, can you do this effectively? I don't know, it depends. Maybe, depends on the context. Can you get an attorney? Depends on the stamina you waste. Rod ball used a little bit of stamina there, but that's fine. I mean, I could probably lower the launch power for the rod ball, but then it would only prove in my case even more, because it has been effective, and you can literally see the chip on the Hexa. You can actually see less of it in the spin here. It's more clouded and obscured, while the one for the rod ball, you can tell it's losing stamina at a faster rate, just by the chip in the middle and like how that picture kind of aligns. The more clearly you see that picture, the better. So again, rod ball loses going second into HexaRod, and those are pretty neutral launches. Okay, I'm going to do a hard tilt on both of them, just so I can, like, show everybody. So this is rod ball, rod Hexa, we'll do it again, okay? Hard tilt on this. We'll do a reverse, we'll do a reverse, we'll do a reverse. So now this time they made no contact. Rod didn't use any of its stamina, at least not early on. It had a perfect reverse. Now it's going around, around, around. Okay, nice contact, nice contact. I think Hexa should lose this one here. But so far, it's 2 for 3, potentially. Or, well, we'll see. 2 for 2. So Hexa has more stamina again than the ball. And, like, this is on 360 Hexa. I'm not running the 160, I run 160 on something else. This Hexa build is only to counter other stamina players when they play the Hexa. Because I believe, like, I have really high launch power, so I should be able to, like, outspin them if I ever play this. Probably won't play it because it's not my blade, but that's 3 for 3. I've won 3 spin finishes with going first on HexaRod. That is unprecedented. That is terrifying in more ways than one. Anyways, that's the video.